Welcome to a deep dive where we really cut through the noise and get straight to the heart of tactical soccer. Today, we're zooming in on a recent match, Longwood University Lancers versus the UNC Charlotte 49ers. Ended 3-1 to Charlotte.
Yeah, and that 3-1, it really only tells part of the story, you know?
Exactly. We've got the reports, the breakdowns, coaching notes. We're here to give you the shortcut, basically, to understanding what really went down.
Right. Our mission today is to unpack those tactical battles, maybe shine a light on some individual brilliance that shifted things, and really just dissect the key moments. You're getting a front row seat to the tactics, the drama, everything that shaped this result.
Okay, let's dig in. Let's start with the game plans, the blueprints.
Yeah.
Coaches always have an objective, right? For Longwood, their coach stressed being themselves. Sounds good, but what did that actually look like on the pitch?
Yeah, being themselves. For Longwood, it translated into a pretty proactive style. They went with a high press, using their forwards to try and disrupt Charlotte building from the back.
So trying to win it high.
Exactly. And they favored possession, trying to control the tempo. Defensively, well, they had a relatively new backline, still building that continuity. So a lot depended on winning those first balls, the initial headers, the tackles. And they really looked to capitalize on set pieces. Sarah Curtis, her long free kicks, Elise Piazza's corners, those were key weapons. Plus, they aimed to use their bench depth to keep that pressure high.
Okay, so dictating play, pressing, set pieces. Makes sense. And what about UNC Charlotte? What was their approach? Similar, different.
Charlotte also wanted possession, and this is crucial, it was possessed to attack, not just, keeping it for the sake of it.
The right purpose behind it.
Exactly. Their coach emphasized using those technical midfielders to link the defense and attack quickly. Quick, accurate passes into the final third, that was the priority. Defensively, pretty sound technically, and offensively, they specifically wanted more shots from inside the box.
So getting into more dangerous positions, less hopeful shots from distance.
Precisely. They felt they'd settled for too many outside shots earlier in the season. They wanted to penetrate.
Okay, strategy set. Let's jump into the game itself. Early minutes. What were the 49ers trying to signal right from the off?
Well, Charlotte showed that attacking intent almost immediately. You could feel it. Around minute 3, great example of their verticality, their combination play.
How so?
Player drives centrally, quick give and go, pulls defenders in, and then slips a through ball to Grace Cayley inside the box, gets a shot off.
Went wide, though, didn't it?
It did go wide, yeah. But it showcased exactly what they wanted to do. Penetrate centrally, use individual skill. Longwood's mid-block maybe bypassed a little too easily there, set the tone.
And it didn't stop. 2 minutes later, minute 5, Reese Black tests the keeper. More pressure.
Absolutely. Highlighted that quick vertical combination play again. Series of one-touch passes, central channel, pulled Longwood defenders out. Reese Black, she's a crafty player, saw the scramble, took a powerful shot from distance.
Close to save.
Big save. Critical diving save from Sarah Curtis, Longwood's keeper. Perfect example of bypassing that midfield press. Curtis really stood tall early on.
So Charlotte definitely making their presence felt. Longwood's keeper holding firm. What about plan to plays? Minute 20, Landry Olsen, short corner. Was that a real threat or just, trying something?
That's a good question. I think it was a genuine threat, tactically speaking. It was designed, clearly, to bypass the crowded box.
How did it work? Or how's it supposed to work?
They played it short to Olsen, just outside the area. Idea was create space for her, maybe a shot, maybe a different angle for a cross. Her decision to shoot, correct, based on the play's design.
Yeah.
But the execution wasn't quite there. Body position was off, ball sailed high. It's a reminder, isn't it? Great tactics, great design, still needs that perfect technical execution. Wasted chance, really.
Okay, Charlotte kept pushing, though. Relentless pressure. Minute 26, things got pretty hairy near Longwood's goal. 2 big moments back-to-back.
Yeah, that sequence was intense. Showcased both Charlotte's attack and Longwood's, desperate defending. Started with a costly turnover by Longwood deep in their own half. Quick Charlotte counter. Ball goes wide, low cross deflects to Evie Craven. Great central run. Her first-time shot met with a huge sliding block from a Longwood defender.
Goal-saving block.
Absolutely. True goal-saving intervention. Incredible commitment. Someone definitely felt that one later.
But Charlotte didn't just stop there, did they? They got the ball back immediately.
Exactly. Showcased their ability to sustain pressure, switch the point of attack instantly. launched a new attack, opposite flank this time, high in-swinging cross, back post.
Yeah.
Grace Cayley, textbook run, got a pretty clean header on it, but is over the bar. It kind of exposed a potential Longwood weakness to those quick switches. Maybe the far side defender lost track of the run. They were still scrambling.
Right. And this is where it gets fascinating. Because after weathering all that, just relentless pressure, Longwood strikes against the run of play, really. Minute 35, the captain, Elise Piazza, penalty. Huge moment.
Oh, absolutely huge. Pure leadership, pure technical quality under massive pressure. Piazza steps up, executes it flawlessly. Powerful, top right corner, unsavable, basically.
Aiming for the top shelf.
Exactly. Upper 90, made the outcome almost certain. Crucial 1-0 lead for Longwood, totally against the momentum you felt building from Charlotte. That can really ignite a team.
But Longwood grabs the lead. But you felt Charlotte wasn't deterred. Right. They seemed determined. Minute 39, another dangerous moment from them, almost straight away.
Indeed, no let-up. Charlotte wins it back in midfield, immediate long diagonal pass, right flank. Exploiting space again.
Then what?
Early, in-swinging cross comes in. Charlotte attacker, well-timed back post run, powerful header, just over again. Textbook quick transition, using the width, attacking that blind side. You could feel the equalizer was coming. They were knocking very hard.
Knocking hard. And then just a minute later, minute 40, the door bursts open. Laura Kate Westerbeek gets the goal. Felt inevitable by that.
It really did feel like the pressure told.
Yeah.
And yeah, textbook attacking transition capitalized on that defensive imbalance. Longwood cleared it. Charlotte intercepted quickly, high up.
A key interception.
Critical. Central midfielder plays that long diagonal switch again, right wing. Catches Longwood out of position. Winger gets off a powerful long-range shot.
Saved.
Saved initially by Curtis, yeah. But the rebound. Laura Kate Westerbeek showing great instinct, following the play, reacts quickest, slots it home.
Longwood defense slow to react.
Just too slow on that second ball. Couldn't clear the danger. Boom, 1-1. Momentum definitively shifted right there.
Game tied. Second half kicks off, more drama guaranteed. And Longwood, they actually take the lead again, don't they? Around the 66th minute mark. Amelia Brown, spectacular free kick. Another moment of individual magic.
Oh, absolutely a showstopper. Match-winning potential right there. Shows you the value of having that set-piece specialist. Brown, left-footed, takes it from a great spot, left of the box.
What made it so good?
High, in-swinging shot, curled perfectly over the wall, top right corner. Just flawless technique. Power, height, curve, bang. Upper 90 again. Goalkeeper, no chance. Pure quality.
Huge goal. 2-1 Longwood.
Massive moment. Turned the tide, you thought, with just one perfect strike.
You thought.
Yeah.
But Charlotte, they weren't done. Not by a long shot. Minute 77, Laura Kate Westerbeek again. Her second. The goal that sealed it, 3-1. How did that one unfold?
This goal just perfectly summed up Charlotte's game, really. That sustained pressure, capitalizing on the second ball again. Attack starts wide, low, hard cross into the box, creates chaos.
Scramble in the box.
Yeah, initial shot gets blocked by a defender, but the ball rebounds. Right to Westerbeek, near the 6-yard box.
Poacher's instinct.
Textbook poacher's instinct. Composed, takes a touch, slots it past the scrambling keeper and a defender on the line. Longwood just couldn't clear their lines after the first block, gave her the time and space. 3-1, game over, effectively, showed Charlotte's ruthlessness.
We've walked through the goals, the tactics. Let's talk key players. Longwood side, obviously Piazza and Brown with those amazing goals. Who else really stood out for you?
Well, Sarah Curtis, the fifth-year keeper, vital. That early save on Black was huge, kept them in it. Plus her distribution. Claire Schultz, midfielder turned forward. Her energy for the press, the transitions, really important.
Even what else?
Sam Fisher, noted for scoring off the bench in other games, shows their depth. And Bernie Whalen, sophomore defender, part of that new backline building cohesion under fire.
Okay. And for the winners, UNC Charlotte. Driving forces behind that 3-1 win.
Laura Kate Westerbeek, obviously. 2 massive goals. Being in the right place, that instinct to follow the play.
Yeah.
Huge difference maker. Weiss Black, instrumental early on, creating chances. Really crafty player, great passing. Unlocked the defense multiple times.
Any others?
Megan Bradley, the transfer, brought that explosive pace out wide, created chances. And Landry Olsen, involved in assists, had that shot from the corner routine, just showed their varied threats, attacking from different angles.
So, wrapping this deep dive up, what did we really learn from this Lancers versus 49ers match? Biggest takeaways?
I think, it wasn't just the 3-1 score. It was a real tactical lesson. Charlotte's commitment to possess, to attack, their efficiency in transition, and how clinical they were on those second balls that ultimately won out.
Against Longwood's resilience and moments of brilliance.
Exactly. Longwood showed incredible fight, relied on some heroic defending, and obviously those stunning individual goals from Piazza and Brown. It highlights that balance, doesn't it? Individual genius can keep you in it, can grab a goal,
Yeah.
but that consistent, well-drilled team execution, especially capitalizing on transitions, on the chaos, that often dictates the result over 90 minutes. It was a fascinating contrast.
It really was. And it leaves a great question for you, the listener, to think about. In a game like this, how much weight do you give those moments of individual brilliance, the perfect penalty, the amazing free kick, or even those critical defensive mistakes, versus the overall team strategy playing out? What do you think was the single most defining moment in this deep dive? Something to chew on.